Welcome back to the Maypole Farms and the No Tractor Challenge here on Heavy Metal Gaming. Today we have quite a lot to get done and not a lot of time to do it. It's a continuation of where we left off with the last live stream. So it isn't a new game day yet. There we go. And what do I need to hook up to this guy? Okay, so that's gonna want the drawbar. Have said drawbar. We are grabbing this in order to oh heck, I don't remember what it is. Okay, that looks really screwy because of how these work together, or rather don't work together very well. But it works, so make sure that everything there works. That looks a little high. So what we want to do is, I guess, actually just that. It actually is not a little high. It is perfect. Okay. So what we are going to do is go ahead and get our grass picked up out of this field. And in the meantime, we have Elizabeth over here getting work done. She's getting this field plowed, and then all three of our fields will be plowed and ready for the next planting cycle. If we look at our calendar here, we can plant canola, wheat, or barley right now. I would like to make one of those fields be canola. So we got a few days yet to make that happen. Additionally, I'm going to want one as sorghum, which we can't plant until the spring. So I haven't decided yet what the third one will be. Maybe corn, maybe sunflowers. I don't know. We will figure that out when we get there. I can't remember. Did I end up buying a tedder? Or not a tedder, windrower? I did, didn't I? Oops. That's not owned stuff, that's available stuff. I have a tedder. So I can make hay. Alright. So we're going to do this the messy way. Which just means a lot of running around the field. Actually, we can afford a a tedder, can't we? Or not? I keep saying the wrong thing. A windrower. I'm blind as usual. Seriously? There we go. I mean, we could get this giant beast here, so yeah, I'd say we can afford something. I'd probably go with something a little more reasonable. Probably this. In fact, let's do that. Buy it. That said, we are going to shut this off. Raise that up. And just slide right on over here. Alright. Shut that off. Let's go get ourselves a windrower. Another thing that we need to do in this episode is figure out where we want to put placeables, because I think we're going to have to sacrifice a field for them, unfortunately. Because we have quite a few placeables that we need to get put down. And no space to do it. Interestingly, over here at the shop complex, you can't buy the whole shop complex, but there is a small subsection of it that you can buy. And I wanted to look at that while I was over here. So if we go on our map, and we look at, oops, that's our farm. We look at the purchasables. Yeah, we can buy this little section right here. Huh. Which is basically this area here and kind of this little bit of grass behind the shop. Probably the grass on this side too. I don't know what that's all about, but weird. I don't know if that was just a mistake on the map maker's part, but we're not going to waste our money on it. Nope. Ooh, cut that awfully tight. Scaring the cars. All right. So we'll get this road up and then picked up. I think I'm going to do this on a time lapse and just go ahead and get it done without worrying too much about talking to you guys and eating up a lot of video time. We're already almost 10 minutes in and I really haven't gotten anything accomplished. So I will see you guys after this is done. have it. That is the grass all picked up. Well, I'm sorry, the hay all picked up. Now, I'm debating right now with myself whether to start getting cows as soon as I get some silage and mineral feed in here. Whoops, we put this guy in a bad spot. Let me move him real quick. And the reason that I say that I'm debating with myself is because we aren't going to be able to turn over a lot of cows just yet. But if I only buy a few and then let them procreate and increase the herd gradually and naturally, I think that would be sustainable. I'm going to have a look-see. At any rate, we are going to go in here and we are going to turn 86 into a nicely plowed up grass field and reseed it with grass. I can reseed grass at this time of year, correct? Yeah, I still got a long time. So, I don't know why I left that menu. Let's get this party started, right? There and there. Get us a course generated. I think 5 headlands might be a few too many, but we'll see what it says. Apparently not. It does have a pretty small working width, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll get that job started. Whoops, hang on. We need to turn on create fields first, I think. Well, actually, the way to test this would be to lower it. Apparently, we do not. So, rock on, buddy. Rock on. Nice. We are definitely going to have to get a stone picker soon. All of our fields are going to have stones in them quite badly, apparently. But for the moment, I would like to go and grab some silage additive for our forage wagon here. Now, I do not know at this point in time, I do not know whether or not those two buildings, well, two bunkers, I guess, bunker-looking things, where I grabbed this out of, are silo bunkers or not, or silage bunkers or not. I can't speak tonight, but I'm pretty sure that the one that's outside the building is. I'm just certain that we have a silage bunker somewhere on the farm. Because our other field we are going to turn into silage so that we can have it right there for the cows. All right. And there we go. All filled up. Ooh, that deer just got creamed. And yet it's still running down the road somehow. taking. And now we are off to the backfield, which is 85. Did I misremember which way to go? No, it's got to be over here. Yeah, there it is. Alright, and per my discussion earlier about placeables and needing a place to put them, I am wondering if maybe, just maybe, we should get rid of this. I think this is sheep. No, this is horses. If we should get rid of this horse barn and use that spot plus this field down here on which to place the placeables that I need to set down. The other option would be the sheep barn. But this little grass area back here for the horses isn't very big, and this is a nice convenient spot, in my opinion, to put said placeables. After we get the grass for silage out of it, of course. And I am a nincompoop. But I'm sure you guys already knew that. If you've been watching me for long, you definitely know that. Why am I a nincompoop, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. I did such a nice, careful job of putting that away. Not even thinking about, oh yeah, you should do the silage piles too, right? I mean, duh. That only makes sense, man. So I'm going to get this guy set up on a little course play to take care of business for that. And I will jump cut to when I am starting to pick it up. Which will be another time lapse. Thought I'd bring you guys back for a minute because I've decided to get rid of this cow barn. We aren't going to have so many cows that we need 2 cow barns. So if I get rid of this one and its associated manure pen, I don't think I can get rid of the wall. No, I can't. I'll have this spot, this whole open area here, and technically this whole big old grass field, which is the cow field. That's going to be plenty of space, I think. But let me show you why I need so much. These are the things that we're putting in. We are going to put in a whiskey production, which isn't huge, but, you know, still takes some room. This one, however, the slaughterhouse. So that takes up more than that whole cow barn. Now, of course, we can't afford it yet either, but when we can, I am thinking that I probably want to put it here. It's probably going to look a little weird because of the trailers. And no, I am not a Trump supporter necessarily. I'm not political. This just happens to be what the modder made. So, um, you'll notice on the other side there's this dump truck too. But we really only care about the trigger sides of things. So I could even do something weird like put those trucks right against the wall and block them in. But no, I think I will put it something like this. Obviously, we can't afford it right now, but get it plunked down in there. And that is one heck of a corn dryer. I don't know if I'm going to need that. I think I do, because if I recall correctly, it's been a while since I looked at this stuff. I need the dried corn to feed the perch in this. So we don't want this until... Well, it does just say corn. It doesn't say dried corn. That's right. Dried corn is for this. You put dried corn in, and you get the deer pellets out. That was another option I was looking at, because, I mean, that place is just phenomenal and huge and all of that, but I don't need it. It's really cheap, though. I might have to do some experimentation off camera with that. But for now, goodbye. Cow barn! Hoorah! And that gave us some money, didn't it? Oops. I want to sell that. I want to demolish that. Why will it not let me demolish that? That is interesting and frustrating. Is it because I'm too close to it? I know it does stupid things when you're too close to them. Well, that is frustrating. I want to sell it. Alright, let me try moving even farther away. What? Well, that is very irritating. Not sure what to do about that one. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. In the meantime, holy cow, did we just get a bunch of money, didn't we? No, I cannot get rid of the wall. But that's okay. I have this whole gigantic field I can use over here. So, I mean, whiskey production, anyone? Hmm. Yeah, I just wondered if you could do it that way. Well, that screwed up the road a little bit, but we can fix that. Wow, that's a... Yeah, we're gonna be spending some time fixing the ground. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, welcome back. She is placed now, and the ground is leveled off. In fact, I went and just leveled this whole field. I fixed the road as best as I could. It's not perfect, but it's, you know, not... having huge lumps all over in it now. Alright, so that's that. Kind of an unexpected purchase, but it lets us get going on it sooner rather than later. And I need to go and take care of some other things real quick. But I will bring you back when I'm ready to get started on picking up the grass for silage. Alright, I brought you back early once again. We still aren't on the job that I keep saying I'm going to do. That's because a unique contract has come up. And I'm going to take it. And that contracts, is to supply water to our whiskey production. Yes, please. So we will accept that. And obviously I do have the supply and transport contracts installed. I mean, $60,000 to put water into something that belongs to us. Now, is that maybe taking a little bit, of advantage of the game? Yes. I would agree that it probably is. Seriously? Hello? Why can I not get water out of you? I swear I looked in this tanker definitely. Yeah, milk, water. Don't tell me this is going to be something like the icons on the wrong side of the thing to get water. Alright, hold on here. I encountered this with a different water source over on No Man's Land, where the trigger was opposite of where the icon was. Does not appear to be the case here. Okay, now I'm really confused. Bye-bye, fountain. If you don't work, I got no use for you. You know what? We're going to just go with this guy then. Unless, of course, it's something wrong with the tanker, which I don't know because I've never used this tanker. Oh, come on now. Oh, hold on. I mean, just remembered, you have to open this one before you can fill it. Okay. Okay, we can do this. That is going to take forever to fill. We need to get this guy moved on to his next thing. caught the corner. All right. I don't think we're going to be able to do more than one headland. Let's hope this actually works, right? How many liters of water do we need to deliver? Oh boy. This is going to take a while. That is a really slow fill rate. I do not like that we're being charged for it either. Charged a lot for it. Water out of our own water tank should be free. Whoa. Might be a little bit heavy. I am struggling to keep the front end on the ground. Anyway, I'm going to continue to fight with this. I'll be back. Alright, we are finally here. I ended up spending a bunch of money because I bought a milk truck to go with my milk tanker. They're all matched up and everything. So that's where all the money went. That's all I wanted to let you know. We're going to go on to a time lapse with this now. Okay, we are done collecting up grass to make silage. We are also done with that contract by failing it because there was not enough space in the distillery. That's unfortunate. But what do you do? So we are going to tuck this thing back into a shed. Actually, it all needs a bath. I'm going to leave it out here to have that bath. I will do that off camera between episodes, along with compacting the silage pit and getting it covered. And yes, for the moment, that's all the grass that we're going to do for that silage pit. Um, should we decide to do more grass, there is always the other silage pit that we have on the other side of that hedgerow there. So I'd like to thank you all for hanging out with me and watching this episode of the No Tractor Challenge. As always, I will see you on the next one.